Morning Volkers, we're back on. Is anybody joining me? Got one person on at the moment. Nobody else? Can somebody just give me a thumbs up? Just make sure you can hear me. Okay, while I wait for a couple of more people to come on, I'll put my earbuds in. See, Daniel's on. Daniel, can you just give me a nod? Just let me know if you can hear me, please. Karen? Anybody hear me? I can't see any thumbs up or anything at the moment. I'm assuming people can hear me. Yes, Daniel, you can hear me. Brilliant. Okay, right, I'm going to carry on. I'll turn my camera around. I've just been and done some bits and pieces that I needed to do. Met up with a friend, had a good chat. And now I'm walking back. I'm just going past Hilton Lane, the roundabout at Newearth Road. And I'm heading back up towards Walkden, past up Bridgewater Road, past the Baths on the left hand side. Thanks guys, glad you can hear me, superb. So I'm going up Bridgewater Road. On the left hand side in a minute, just shortly, will be the Baths, Worsley Baths, which has changed significantly. It's just had an overhaul just before COVID, where they put a new gym in, which was good. And then on the right hand side, just under the bridge, just as we get under the bridge, on the right hand side is where Battersbys coaches used to be. Can't remember whether they're still there or not, I'm not sure they are, but I'm sure we'll soon find out. So it's 20th of November, this is the third video I've done today. First one was walking down from Manchester Road, across Manchester Road, walking down Tynes Bank, having a quick look at St George's School, and then further on down bottom of Tynes Bank onto Parsonage Road, and then eventually onto Hilton Lane, then turned right at the roundabout and went down Newearth Road towards Boothtown so that I could pick up an SD card. I've just picked you all up. I then did a video, because I'd made reference in the first video to the bus lane, the auto bus lane. I can't remember what it's called now. But I took a very, very short 1 minute video of that so that you could see what that looked like and you could see the rails in the road. One or two of you came on, Helen came on, who lives near there, and Scott came on and said that they'd both used that particular bus and said it was a good experience. So who knows, maybe next week I'll take a trip on there, go out to Leigh and back and see what that's like. Bit of an experience. Just on the right hand side there, you can see Battersby's coaches still there. Battersbys used to have the contract for all the schools back in the days where the schools took us once a week or once a fortnight to swimming, to the swimming baths at Worsley, or Walkden swimming baths, which is where we're about to get to, just on the left hand side here. And the route that the route that the coach used to take us on from Wharton School was down Manchester Road, turn right onto Hilton Lane, bottom of Hilton Lane, turn left onto Bridgewater Road, past Battersbys that you've just seen on the right hand side, and then pulled up on the left hand side just up here at the baths themselves. Used to go in the baths, that was really good. Did all our life-saving, one length, 5 metre or 5 lengths award, life-saving, etc, etc. Yeah, it was really good. Used to come out of the baths, out of the water, get changed, go to the drinks machine, get a nice hot soup, maybe a packet of crisps, and have a wee snack before we got back to school. So that's where we're walking now, just up Bridgewater Road, and we're just about to come up to the baths. And you'll notice the baths here on the left hand side is a massive difference to what you probably remember it as if you've not been to the area for a while. Big extension on the side that is now, the big extension is now a gym. It's now called Worsley Leisure Centre as opposed to just Walkden Baths. And that's what it looks like. Sadly closed at the moment due to the COVID lockdown. But that's what it looks like. Good old Worsley Leisure Centre. Spent many a happy memories there. Took the kids, my youngest, took them there. Told them how we used to swim down for the rubber brick in our pyjamas to get our life-saving award. Trying to connect with somebody's network then. I think it must have been Salford Council's network. Don't want to connect to their network. Quite happy on my own mobile network, thank you. And then on the left hand side here, we're coming up to what is a hospital, or used to be one of the Salford NHS clinics, still is. So it's the Walkden Clinic, NHS Primary Trust, Walkden Clinic, as you can just see there. We've got breast screening, things like podiatry, ECG test, blood test, that kind of thing. That was there quite some time ago and has remained in place ever since. And then this road splits up to the right hand side there, takes you to the one-way system that brings you up to the lights at Walkden, and this is the one-way system coming down the way. These houses on here, I would say they're new for some people if you've not been around here for about 15 years, but they're no longer new anymore. As I say, they have been in here for quite some time. Yeah. Don't know much about this area, if I'm honest with you. A couple of good restaurants up here. Amici's, something like that, Italian. Used to be Danielli's, or Danielli's. I think I've only ever been in there once. It was a good, I remember having a good meal a long time ago in there. And of course there was some really good, if you remember, the Indian restaurant at Pembroke Halls, and indeed Pembroke Halls, local council run halls where they had events on, boxing, wrestling, discos, that kind of thing, live acts. There was that one, and there was one in the one in Swinton, which also belonged to Salford Council, which was a Lancastrian hall, I think. So yeah, many a good nights there. And the restaurants, one was called, what was the Indian restaurant called? Indian restaurant, can't remember. Does anybody know the Indian restaurant that was there? I know it changed to a Chinese and became the Dynasty, or as locals used to call it, Dynasty. That used to be there. Again, that was a good, the Indian was a good restaurant. The Maharaja, thank you very much. Was that Helen? No, Tracy. Maharaja, indeed it was. Maharaja then became Dynasty as a Chinese restaurant. This is the Italian on the left hand side. Amici's. Never been in there, but again it looks nice. And across the road there is the Stocks Hotel. That used to be a bank. That's the Stocks Hotel. Behind the Stocks Hotel used to be the snooker hall. No longer there, that's stopped. There's another bank there as well on that corner, then changed into a travel agent's. Another bank there on that corner. All these banks have closed down now. And then we've got the Bull's Head. The Bull's Head is just across the road from us there. And then, as you know, we're coming into Walkden. We're now on Manchester Road. Quite a few shops along here have changed. Anybody remember the chippy that used to be here that you could sit in. I think was it Denjo's or somebody like that? That used to be here. Used to be able to sit in. Great little shop there called Hug in a Mug. They do a lot for the local community, especially for people who have support needs. Do some great work, some really good charity work. RBS Bank, yes, RBS Bank, Barclays Bank, they all used to be there. Barclays Bank was the one right next to the Bull's Head, wasn't it? Bull's Head is now a Wetherspoons pub. Job centre across there. And then that building just there is the Walkden Hall. What used to be the Walkden Hall. They raised it to the ground and rebuilt it new a number of years back. Sadly, there's very few shops in there now. You've got the likes of Subway. You've still got Winders Carpets in there. I mentioned this the other day. You've still got Winders in there. You've still got the pet shop in there as well. But all the other shops, Boots have moved out and they've moved into where Tesco's is. Just across the entrance on the top floor to Tesco. But the other shops, the likes of Starkey's Jewellers, somebody mentioned the other day, John Collier's, where you had to persevere with my singing. The theme tune to John Collier's, the advert for John Collier's. You had to endure that, unfortunately. I do apologise. There's an advert, in fact, for Winders. And then, of course, you got McDonald's just across there. The Walkden Town Hall, I keep calling it Walkden Town Hall, it's not the Town Hall. The Walkden Food Hall, Market Hall, is now called the Edgerton. Welcome over to the Edgerton and the Market Hall. That's exactly what that says. So you got McDonald's, and then just a bit further back from McDonald's, you've also got KFC. KFC being done up yet again, having a refurbishment. They're taking advantage of the COVID lockdown, and they're doing a refurbishment of the place. So that is Walkden from the other side. Walkden Town Centre, Tesco's, Walkden Town Centre, got all the Christmas lights up and so on. That's from the other side. We were just over there the other day filming, showing you the view from across here. And that takes us back really to where we left off at Tynesbank earlier on. So listen folks, I'm going to cut it off again. Hope you've enjoyed this one, albeit a short video. Just going to put my video down because I can see people don't want them on video unless they're happy to be on video. So I'll just put my video down for a minute. Just show you the road across there, which takes you all the way underneath this road, Manchester Road, and back up that way towards Walkden. So I'm just at the top of Tynesbank now, which is where we cut off down earlier on. And if I keep you with me going across the rest of Manchester Road, you'll just see exactly what we saw earlier on. So have a good day folks, hope you've enjoyed that short video. It's whet your appetite for some more. Might be on over the weekend, might not. If I'm not on over the weekend, I'll almost certainly be on Monday, and hope to catch all you Vokers then. Take it easy, speak soon guys, bye now.